everyone, and so good to see you all. And fresh and smiling, even at 9 o'clock in the night. And I, we will quickly start our book club today. We have our first speaker, Suman. I think that's you. You're starting your today. So once you complete, I will ask you two questions, and you need to answer both the questions without taking more than 5 seconds. Okay? If you take more than 5 seconds to answer, Sam will punish you. I don't know what it is. Just because he won last time when we played Housey.
It's a rapid round, no?
Yeah.
Rapid round, okay.
But a little more intellectual or personal. Nothing like, what is it? Like coffee with Karan, is it? Not like that, please. So, Suman, please go ahead. I'm waiting for your book and your talk.
Alright, thank you, Tansi. Good evening again, everyone. I really hope all of you are healthy and happy and safe at home. So, I'll be continuing the same book, Psycho-Cybernetics, the continuation of the previous week topic, Self-Image Key to Success. So, the author has written a section where he mentioned that how a plastic surgeon got more interested in psychology. I'm presuming he was a plastic surgeon before, in which he has mentioned an example where a person who had this inferiority complex that let's say he had something squint eyes or some crooked teeth, something. So once he came for the plastic surgery and he fixed that one, he became more content and more happy. Although all the situations in his life was same, he was going to the same college, his financial situation was the same, the person he was meeting was the same, but he became more confident and more happy because okay, I'll tell the reason in the next part. And on contrary, there was a soldier and who was kind of a warrior, and he had this scar on his face. Okay, so whenever he was going in the public, people were asking him that they were looking at him with a lot of pride and appreciation that he won the war, he fought the battle for us, all those things. So in the second case, the scar on his face made him more happy. So in both the cases, the people became more happy when they accepted their self-image. In the first case, the person accepted his self-image that he is confident, he is good enough to speak in public or make friendships in life after the plastic surgery. In the second case, the person, the warrior, he became more happier and self-content with himself when people started accepting, looking at the scar. So I'm not saying anybody to go and fix their, have a plastic surgery or get a scar on the face so that people get scared of you. Not in that way. The point I'm trying to make here is try to accept the day your life changes the day you accept yourself. Okay, if you see the common denominator to all the happenings in your life, maybe relationship, career, family issues, everything, the self-image remains the same. It always happens, okay, I'm very bad in this, no matter what happens. Even a small thing triggers a negative stuff. So it's like, let's take an example of a kid who was always told sensitive, and let's take my example only. I was always told a very sensitive kid. So I always having that anxious feeling that, well, how will I face my life? What if some problem comes tomorrow? If I go to a new job, how will I face it? If I replace that negative self-image with the positive one, that yes, I have faced so much situations in life, I have done better in life in the past days, and I have faced everything. So if I get that self-image that I'm bold and confident enough to face anything in life, that's when no matter what is the situation, no matter in which relationship I am or where I am, I'll be always happy because I'll be having a belief in my mind that my image is that I am bold enough to face anything in life and I am skilled enough to try anything in life. So the author is saying that try to build the self-image which is kind of positive, where you can trust yourself, believe in yourself, and know your strengths and weaknesses very well. So knowing your strength will give you a lot of positivity and courage, and knowing your weaknesses would help you to work more towards that. And he has given a phrase that work or tie your shoe. That means you can, worry or tie your shoe. That means you can keep on worrying about your life, or you can start replacing it with the positivity. Let's say if you're having a bad day, that triggers that my self-image is very bad, I'm a person who's not skilled enough to do anything in life, I'm not confident. If that is being triggered, just replace that thought with one positive achievement which you have done in your past life. Let's say you have scored very good numbers in your exam. So replacing by that thought kind of increases your creative mechanism and kind of help you to keep your self-image intact. And another point is like he's asking everyone to de-hypnotize themselves with past traumas or negative self-image, like I can't, I'm not confident, I'm not skilled enough, those things. See, the self-image is kind of a beautiful picture of yourself. So whenever these negative things happen or some negativity you start feeding your mind, that's when the picture starts getting stained. When you remove all those stains and fill it, like try to keep it clean and if you try to keep it clean, that's when the picture starts looking more beautiful. So similarly, self-image, when you keep your self-image as very clean and very positive, and you remind yourself that what you're capable in your life, that's when you can stay more happy and content. So there are two kind of person. Okay, one person who reacts for even small thing. If someone shows a finger, that person will start fighting because his self-image is very weak. He is always looking for acceptance from others. He's always looking for validation from others. But there are certain people, if you go and slap them also, they don't think lesser of themselves. They say like, I don't care if you're slapping me or something, but I think myself as a good person because their self-image is so intact. So we have to reach that level and try to work more towards on your self-image and be confident, and that's what actually makes us happy in life. Thank you all.
Wow, Suman, thank you so much. That was thought-provoking, and yeah, like you said, I think we should not be a prey to the social stigmas that we have around, right? And I mean, when I look at myself, also maybe 10 years uh, back when I was studying, even when I was doing my MBA or whatever, when I look at myself, I have evolved so much as a person, externally and also internally, from my thought process also, or the way I dress up, or the way I present myself, whatever it is okay to evolve, it is okay to change, it is okay to go for a makeover or whatever makes you feel good. So accept it and move on. Thank you so much. That was a great
Thank
talk.
you all.
Thank you. And I'll ask you 2 questions. You ready?
Yeah.
Sam, are you ready with the punishment? Okay. Okay. So if you have 25 hours in a day, what would you do with that one extra hour?
I would.
You're done
Yeah,
with
I
it?
would do something about my dance classes. I'll try to go more. That's always there on my mind.
Okay.
I'll work towards my dance.
Your dance class. Okay, good one. I knew this answer was coming, by the way.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
When you were a child, what did you want to become when you grew up?
I wanted to be a cardiologist. I wanted to be a good cardiologist.
So, if you're okay, what are you now?
Yeah, kind of I accepted it, and I'm actually doing well. So it's kind of motivating for me that I'm able to manage and I'm able to do that. But that thought is always there in my mind that I wanted to be a cardiologist.
Oh my god, you sound like really intelligent person. Thank you so much, Suman. Thanks a lot. And we have our next speaker, Kartika. Kartika, you're on mute. Sam, do you have to enable?
Let me check. Okay, just give me a moment. Yeah, now you can try, Katika. Unmute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, you're able to hear me?
Yep.
Yes. Hi, Kartika.
Okay.
Good evening.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Taisin. Good evening. So today we are going to see section 2 of the same book, What Got You Here Won't Get You There. It's about the 20 habits that hold you back from the top. So we identify the most annoying interpersonal behaviors in workplace and we figure out which one applied to us. You don't have to, say it out loud. You just answer it to yourself. That's enough. So is it possible for all of you to say just thank you and sorry? Possible, right? Thank you, sorry. Not that difficult. But that's not the case in all situations. So let's see what's wrong with us. Winning too much, the first point. The need to win at all costs in all situations, even when it's not necessary. Argument, or it can be putting others down. It's all about winning, adding too much value. It's extremely difficult for successful people to listen to someone saying things that they already know. They must say, we already knew that, or we know a better way, and passing judgment, the need to rate others and impose our standards on them, making disruptive comments, the pointless sarcasms or cutting remarks, or it could be as simple as saying, nice tie, and you just ask yourself, will this comment help the other person? If the answer is no, don't say it, say nothing. Starting a sentence with no, but, or however. These are negatives that indirectly say that, okay, I'm right, you're wrong. Telling the world how smart we are. In reality, we end up insulting others by the need to boast how smart we are. It turns people off. And speaking when angry, one should never do that. Using emotional volatility as a management tool will definitely not work out. It only shuts people off. Negatives are saying, let me explain you why that won't work. This is a very demotivating factor. Please don't say it. Withholding information, one of the most important pointers, the refusal to share information to others to maintain an advantage over others. So just think about how you felt during the following events. A meeting you weren't told about, others attended but you didn't. A moment when you were the last person to learn something, hurtful, isn't it? Failing to give proper recognition, claiming credit that we don't deserve, making excuses, unnecessary excuses is not required at all. Just accept it. Clinging to the past, the subtle way of blaming everyone else and everything else for our mistakes. So you can't change your past or rewrite it. All you can do is accept it and move on. So playing favorites is the next pointer. Failure to see that we are treating someone unfairly. So just categorize people into 3 points. The first one is, how much do they like me? And second is, what is their contribution to the organization? Third, how much positive personal growth do I give them? If the correlation is between 1 and 3, you need to change. It's not about how much they like me. If the correlation is between 2 and 3, then you're on the right path. Refusing to express regret or gratitude. Not saying sorry, failing to say thank you. Now, these are simple things, but when the situation arises, it becomes really difficult for us. Not listening. When we fail to listen, we are sending out negatives. I don't care about you, you're wrong. You're wasting my time, or all these 3. Punishing the messenger. The messenger is the person who is an assistant or an office boy or a PA. These people are usually only giving us inputs or message from higher above. So don't hurl the figurative stone at them. Stay composed, say thank you, and leave. Passing the buck. This requires no explanation at all. An excessive need to be me. The less we focus on ourselves and the more we consider what others feel, the more it would benefit us. So it's an interesting equation. Less me plus more them equals success. So let me finish with this. And the next thing we are going to see, in the next session, we're going to see increase your financial IQ.
Hey Kartika, can you hear us?
I think we lost her. Okay. I think you can go at the session. I think she almost done, right? I guess.
Yeah, she was just talking about what she would
Next
speak
week's
on
topic.
next
Yeah.
week. Yeah. Do we have Kartika? Can you hear us?
Yeah. Over to you.
Okay. We lost you for a while there. So, I'll ask you 2 questions with good pointers, introspecting ourselves, and a lot of pointers that we come across also on day-to-day life, right? And few of them which we commit as mistakes as well, and then we try to go correct them at times, and at times we do not, like you said. Do we accept it in all situations? But yeah, great pointers. Thank you so much, Kartika.
Thank
And
you.
I'll ask you two questions. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. What is one thing you're looking forward to do when you retire?
Right now, following my passions. Now I'm doing it in bits and pieces, but when I retire, maybe I'll do it full time.
Okay. Is it your art? Are you talking about the art?
Yes, full on art.
Okay. Great. Super. Okay. Scientific fiction. Do you love it or hate it?
I'm neutral towards it. I like to watch movies, sci-fi movies, but when it comes to reading, it's non-sci-fi.
Okay. I think more of
Makes
visual.
sense, right?
Yes, it makes a lot of sense. Definitely. Thank you so much, Kartika.
Thank you,
And
Tasin.
do we have our next speaker, Alok? Sam, do we have Alok
Yes,
on call?
Alok was there. Yeah, he's
Yes.
there.
Hi. Can you hear
Hi,
me?
Alok. Yes.
Hello. Hi, Tasin.
Hi. You're going to talk about
Hello.
magic of thinking big.
Yes, right. So, hey, hi. Good evening, everybody. And my name is Alok Kumar, and with profession, I am a software engineer. So today I will be talking about the last chapter, chapter 13th of the book, Magic of Thinking Big. That is like how to think like a leader. So achieving a high level success requires the support and cooperation of the other people. And to gain the support and cooperation, B requires the leadership ability. So in this book, author has discussed about 4 different principles that leaders should have and that can help us to get the things done by others. It might be in the business, in social club, or in home, or anywhere we find the people. So the first principle is trade the minds with the people you want to influence. It's easy to get others to do what you want to do them if you see things through their eyes. So always exchange the place with others person before you act. Let's consider if you are a young or an old person, but you got the job to make an advertisement for the product used by a child. So in this case, instead of designing the ad what we like, we should design it the way child like them the most. Let's take the another example. Like if we are running a drink shop, so what will happen if we like the specific taste and will keep the only particular product in our shop without caring about the people like the most? Will you achieve the success? And the answer is no. We should always have the product what people like the most rather than what we like the most. So always we have to see from the other eyes if we want to be in the other person. The second principle is apply the be human rule in your dealing with the others. So it is simple, like what human expect from other human. Treat the way you like the other person to treat you. Just give other people the kind of treatment you like to receive, and you will be awarded with all the gratitude and success. The third principle is think progress, believe in progress, and push for the progress. So always think for the improvement in everything you do. Think high standards of everything you do. It's true that every new generation of the society is a carbon copy of their present generation. Same applies to the business, office, and the home. Be sure the master copy is worth duplicating. And the fourth one is take time out to confer with yourself and tap your supreme thinking power. So use this to release the creative power used to find the solution of every problems, whether it is a business or a personal problem. So spend some time alone every day just for thinking. Use the thinking technique like all the great leaders use. Confer with yourself, discuss with yourself, and you will get the solution of all the problems. So always think big, think enough to immune all the attacks coming by any negative thoughts. With this, I'm done. Thank you, Tasin.
Thank you so much, Alok. That was a great talk. With that, I just
Thank
remembered I
you.
was listening to Tony Robbins, one of my favorite speakers, and he was telling that if you cannot take 10 minutes for yourself in a day, then forget it. You're not doing something. I mean, you're not doing right things then. You have to spend time with yourself. Uh, Competency does not help you if you're not spending time for yourself and also understanding how to build confidence, right? So it's very 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 important to spend that 10 minutes of the day alone and introspect yourself. Whatever competencies you have, if you can channelize that confidently with clarity, that is what is going to help in progress, like you spoke. And thank you so much, that was a great talk
Thank
and
you.
great pointers. And thank you so much for that example of a business or a shop that you were talking about. That makes a lot of sense. And Alok, I'll ask you a couple of questions. And okay, uh, if you could compete in any Olympic sport, what would it be?
I like basketball.
Whoa. Okay, do we have basketball in Olympics? I'm just understanding. I don't know.
Yes, it's in.
Okay, okay, nice. Okay. And what's one movie that you can watch over and over again? Do you watch
Tare
movies at
Jami
all?
Pe.
That is amazing. Okay, good one. Thank you so much. I think a lot of people are going to watch that movie again now. You reminded us of really, really good movie. Thanks a lot, Alok. Thank you so much. And do we have Ramling?
Yes, yes. Ram is there.
Hi, Ram.
Hi, Tasin. Hi, all.
Hi,
Good
hi.
evening.
How are you? Good evening.
Okay. You have any questions to ask
I'll
first,
ask you at
or
the end. I'll ask you at the end. You can finish your 5 a.m. club by Robin Sharma.
yeah. So my topic today is 5M Club, written by Robin Sharma. Very interesting book. I'm just nowadays after work from home exploring a lot on these areas. Waking up early. So I thought this is a best book to pick it up. So what I do understand from this book, it is just a wide book to read. Grasp everything is a little difficult. But if you pick the some significant topic of the you can complete it in your planned time. So you see most of athletes, elite chefs, brilliant scientists, uh, most of entrepreneurs, leadership, they have a habit of early getting up. um, to just give an example, we have Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and all. If you look at their personal biographies, definitely they have an agenda to wake up early in the morning, and they complete their 50 to 60% of work schedule in the morning, 4 to 5 hours of time, right? So the top 5% producers, you must start doing 5% of producer or entrepreneurs or leadership, they do this, and they rigorously follow this, and but you must start doing what 95% people are unwilling to do. That is the most craziest thing you will see. Let me present something here. I mean, it is not a presentable format, but I just took a screenshot. uh, I think it is a disable to present.
Wait, one. Just give me a moment. I will give you that. Yeah.
Not PPT or presentable
You can try.
something.
You can try now.
Yeah, it is just a screenshots. I captured it. Let me know once you can see.
Sure.
Okay. So I just took this screenshot from the book.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay. So, the secret of morning genius. Genius, okay, he is trying to explain with this chart. See prefrontal cortex bits. So, getting up early will access you to genius level of insights, advanced creativity, and world-class performance. Okay. With that, you will be charged, and you will be supercharged, and which will help you to decrease your cortisol, and it will help you to increase your dopamine level. Dopamine level is nothing but it is to do with neurology. The flow will be within the flow of blood will be very active, and it will make your brain more active, and wise. These things will come from dopamine rises, and serotonin source. Your inner feelings uh, or emotional things can be soared with this early morning activity. Okay. And the brain waves also change from from theta to alpha, alpha to beta. Okay. So maybe it is altogether another chapter to explain, but I have this one chart. I have kept it here. It is again I picked from book. Okay. So how this beta, alpha, theta, delta and all work. Okay. So beta is nothing but it will be your brain will be all time focused. Okay. And the speed of the speed it will be measured is in hertz. Okay. It will be all time like zigzag. Okay. So the speed, it will be brain speed will be 12 to 30. Okay. Alpha is a relaxation stage.
Hello, Jam, we can't hear you.
We lost you.
Relaxation stage. Okay.
Mhm.
So active. So you can see the graph. Yeah. Yeah. Can hear me, right?
Yep. Good.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Why we were discussing about this different stages here? Because anytime you take a decision, your mind will give you two options. One will say it will no, one will say it is yes. Okay. If you plan to wake up early in the morning tomorrow, one brain will say no, let's not wake up early. चलो और एक घंटा सो जाएंगे. Okay. But another brain will say let's wake up. Okay. So it is a depend on how you keep active your brain. Okay. So your right brain always says most of towards negativity, and left brain is more tend towards more creativity. So all strategic decisions. So there is a logical strategic decisions. Any focused fact, or all rational things will come from the left brain. But when you look at the right brain, all emotional things, okay, imaginary things, okay, negativity, lot of negativity, okay, those things will from the right brain. Okay, so he is trying to say your both brain should keep balanced. Okay, there are many brain exercise as well. Similarly, we have brain activities as well. So you can find this, some videos, some clips in the YouTube. So if you are more dominant of right hand, you need to balance your uh, left brain. So how are you going to do it? If you are having your food with you are habitual of having food with the right hand, you should try to at least in a day once you should try food having with the left hand. If you are trying to if you are writing with the right hand, you just try to write with the left hand. And all small things. If you're tend to do your brush with the right hands, you need to try at least once in a week with left hand. So any door, car doors or normal doors, instead of using dominant right hand, you should use a left hand. So it will make your left hand, left brain more active actually, and it will help to make any strategic decision. You know, your left brain will be more active, and the negativity will automatically come down, which majorly comes from the right brain. Okay, and I think
we are
there
exceeding
is
time,
yeah.
so we
Okay,
can
fine.
cover it
I
next
think
week.
there are many interesting topics. I think definitely yes, but I think it is helpful. That's it. Over to you,
Yeah.
Tansin.
Thank you so much, Ram. That was a lot of information. I didn't know we had to use our left side of our body as well to ensure we have our left brain active, but I'm going to practice it. Thank you so much. That was a great talk and a lot of information. I'm not a morning person at all. I mean, I wake up early in the morning, but I do not use it for anything intellectual. So I'm not really sure about anything doing intellectual in the morning. I wake up by 6 o'clock and then maybe I'm reading something or listening to something or watching something, but nothing intellectual I do.
I,
Thanks.
I, I thought I will start 3:30 a.m. club and include you in that actually.
Thanks, Sam. Thank you so much. And I'm like numb. I'm the numbest person in the group. Then you'll see me what is happening. Not as a child as well. I never studied in the mornings. I always studied in the nights. So I don't know. There were a
We
lot of
never,
kids who
you
were
know,
like,
we have never had, but this work from home, it is, making us to explore all the available options.
absolutely. Very true. Very true. I'll ask you two questions quickly, Ram. Okay. I'm just thinking. If you could take a month to travel anywhere, where would you go?
Uh, Predominantly Europe,
Europe. Okay, great choice.
UK,
And
Italy,
okay, oh,
yes.
Italy. Okay, nice. And if you're famous for 15 minutes, what will you do? Only 15 minutes, and you have 5 seconds. You're done.
You're listening music.
You will listen to the music if you become
Music, yeah.
famous for. Relax. He's taking chill pill with his fame. Okay, great. We'll have our next speaker, Tamarai. Tamarai is ready and waiting.
Yeah, I was just unmuting. I hope I'm audible enough.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. So today I have chosen a topic from Think and Grow Rich. That chapter 3 is faith. From there, I would like to cover a very short topic, self-confidence formula, where author Napoleon Hill have written with the 5 simple steps. For anything and everything, we believe the self-confidence is the key. So the first thing, we need to believe that what we are aiming can be achievable. Before somebody, let's say I have an aim, leave about others. At least you have to think confident that I can achieve it. You as a first person to have an ability, you have to think that I have an ability to achieve that. That's the very first and foremost thing. Then as a second point, when you have that in your subconscious mind, whatever it's continuously persisting, that will come to the virtual things will come to an reality with the small reality actions, and the small reality things will come to start giving you an results. So first you should start believe and start working on it. So as a third thing, when you're having a self-confidence, you have to at least you have to be a big dreamer. You think about it. If I wanted to be something like what you will achieve, how do you want it to be? You just think from that position. You wanted to be a star in a movie, or you want to know the industry, how you just start imagining and start living like that. So that your virtual things will start slowly coming to the physical reality, to action. That small actions will gradually bring you there. And the fourth thing, you have to have an aim until you have your own self-confidence that I can achieve it. See, some people will have a thing that I wanted to be Sachin Tendulkar, but they know I can't be. Just for sake of having, they will have it. But you should start believing it. Until you believe what is your aim, which is achievable, you spend 10 minutes a day and keep thinking and dreaming about it and gain that confidence. So these things will be the fundamental to achieve anything. So self-confidence is a base. Then the last one will be like a karma. What he is saying is nothing good, wealth or a asset or any name or a fame without a proper work in the ground will not last. So no position or wealth will not long endure unless there is a proper work done. So when you're working with others, you be nice to them or fair with them, ensure all the participants in the game having the equal benefit. You don't, since you are in upper hand, don't try to steal from others or take others' share. That will not be helpful. So you be nice to others and things will be fine from your end. So at any point in time, though you have an opportunity, you be fair. So this will take care of your achievements. This is a very fundamental thing what he is saying. So, and again, when you're dealing with others, be positive, be kind, and don't throw any negativity. In case of such situations, you don't encourage to have them. You be nice, and being a hater of someone will not bring any success to anyone. That may be for a passing cloud, or you will be busting your feeling, but nowhere it is going to helpful. So be positive and try to spread the positivity. That will help you. So that's my short and simple topic today.
Thanks, Tamarai. You made me realize I should never hate people. But yeah, I cannot stop from it as well. But thank you so much. That was a great talk. And I see, I mean, it's a coincidence. I was listening to this 10-minute rule, right? Where we are, I mean, a couple of you spoke already about spending 10 minutes on our own and building that confidence. Yeah, I think a lot of us are talking about it and reiterating, which is a good thing. And I think we should start practicing it as well. And
yeah, you rightly stated, action is the key. See, we get to hear lots of tips, lots of important points, but hearing is hold for nothing. You have to at least start practicing, come to an action. That's
execution, right? Yeah, very, very important, even I feel. And a lot of times I think I should start doing it and then I fail to execute it. And then I'd be like looking at things and I'm like, what am I doing? Right? But yeah, very, very important. Execution is very, very important. And thank you so much, Tamarai. I'll practice not hating people also. I'll ask you a couple of questions. Your favorite childhood cartoon, or even now? I still watch
Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. Okay, yeah. Good one. And what's your favorite dish, like food dish?
I will eat anything which is
you
tasty.
You tell me one.
I would say.
Easiest answer. I'll eat anything.
The curd rice.
Oh, my favorite too.
The curd rice with onion. That's onion. The onion.
Minus onion. With mango, yes. Oh, did I make it really weird? Thank you so much. That's my favorite. Sam, don't laugh. Someone is also laughing.
So actually, if you ask my wife, she will tell that I will eat anything except the flight in the sky only. Shipping me. So.
Oh God, got it. Good one. Wait, I think it came out really weird. Sam, thank you so much. And Suman, thanks a lot for reacting as well. I saw that. Sam, it's you. I'm going to ask you toughest questions.
With your joke, I forgot what I was
supposed to speak.
That's a joke. I'm serious. Why not?
Okay. Good.
Did I embarrass
no, mango and curd rice was good combination anyways. Yeah.
Sorry, Suman, you were saying something.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Sam, but I was saying mango is my favorite too. I can eat with
That's my
anything.
favorite too.
See,
Yeah, it's
mango, even I can eat. Even I will eat mango, but mango with
I'm
curd
not
rice
at
is.
all. Yeah, I'm not at all
Okay.
embarrassed right now. Okay, if you see
Actually,
me, if you see me blushing, that's all blush. It is not embarrassment.
no,
Okay.
no.
Good. Okay.
Thanks.
Fine. So thank you guys. Okay, I think most of them spoke very well. I think we had very less number of speakers, so we're already like 21:51. So someone spoke about psycho cybernetics, about self-image. It was really good. Kartika spoke about the next 20 hacks, probably from the book. What you got here won't get you there. Alok spoke about the magic of thinking big, and Ram spoke about 5 a.m. club actually. So I really like that 5 a.m. club because I'm a morning person and I love to get up in the morning, right, and get ready and be fresh always. And Sabrina, the good story. I think Tamrai in a short about faith from Think and Grow Rich, one of my favorite book. So I'm just going to speak a little bit, ahead of everything. Probably I will add everything. And actually, it's a book. It's from the book called Psycho Cybernetic again. So I thought of picking up the second chapter because Suman was already reading the first chapter. So this was discovering the success mechanism within you. So let me ask you a question to everybody actually. So before I start off, so which is the smartest gadget in this world? Have you come across smartest gadget? Anybody can answer.
Our brain or eye.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else? You're very close, but nobody. Nobody knows.
Mind.
Mind, brain. Okay. Good. Yes, that's correct. See,
It's
basically,
from listening perspective.
yeah. So basically, your entire human body is a gadget, actually, right? So entire human body is the smartest gadget in the world because whatever gadget you see, there are a lot of things which can process, probably a phone or a machines or whatever, computer, software, whatever. So everything is derived from this human body, how it works, and they've thought about, imagine saying, okay, what human body can do can be derived, through something else, actually, through a machine. So if I ask you a question, because why I'm telling you this is, see, example, Tyson, you eat bread, bread,
Yes.
bread is brown in color, right? So you eat bread. Do you become brown after eating bread? No, right?
No.
So Tamara, you eat dal, right? Right, but you don't become yellow after eating dal, right?
Yes, right. That's
Yeah,
right.
you don't become yellow after eating dal, correct, right? So it will be there.
Yeah.
So somebody eats, maybe if Suman eats mango, she does not become yellow after eating mango, right?
Then
So
then all the dark people can have a milk and they can be white easily.
become white, yeah. So what I'm trying to tell is the human body is processing whatever you consume. It is processing and it is making you into a flesh in your, into your skin color, it is giving you vitamins, minerals, everything, and millions of things is happening in our body which you don't know. So some of them take it as granted, our body, because you think it's just probably a junk. Maybe I'm just joking. So some of them think in that way and don't take care of your body. At the same time, your mind as well. So there are so many things, millions and millions of things are processed in your body. So probably some of them sitting in this, book club, they're thinking about book, they're listening to me, they're listening to, probably some the music coming over there, they're answering their mom's question there, they're thinking about the email which is coming in the, probably from the office, or maybe you're thinking about mango also now. Okay, tomorrow I should buy a mango. Maybe somebody is thinking about curd rice also now, right? So you're processing all those things now in your mind, right? Although in a smaller mind there. So millions of thinking is happening. That is why it is the author says it's one of the smartest gadget in this world, and the entire success can be processed through this brain what we have, right? So again, the example comes in here. See, everybody have a basic instinct in themselves. Example, if you take a living thing, example, let me talk about, okay, I have a lovebirds at home, right? So they have, we give them a food, they eat, they breed, they take care of their eggs, they make sure, the egg is broken and, the chicks come out of it and all those stuff actually. So I brought a small lovebird and put it in the cage. Who taught them to do all these things? Did they tell them, okay, you should eat like this, you should lay eggs, you should take care of baby like this, and that baby will become big. Till the baby becomes big, they will be feeding it. Do anybody taught them saying that, okay, this is how is to do it? No, I didn't give them a user manual and tell it, okay, hey lovebird, take this mirror manual, this is how you do your life. No, nothing happened, right? The same way, For human being also, there is no user manual given. But the only thing is, apart from animals, example, I can give more examples about animals about, right? So when you know this birds migrate from one place to another place, right? So how do they come to know? Do they don't have a mariner compass or something saying that okay, the Bangalore is colder now, I should go to some place which is warm? No, they don't have a mariner compass. Or it is going to be rainy here, I need to go to some place where it is safe for them. Or probably for something like we can talk about a squirrel. So if think about a squirrel will be storing food when it is summer, so that it can be taken care in the winter. Actually, they'll keep on sharing the, what do you say, so taking the food from outside and keeping in their nest, actually, so that they can eat it in the winter. So although they have not born in the winter, they know that okay, after a period of time the winter is going to come, because that is a basic instinct each and every living being has in their life, the God has given them, actually. But one change between a human being and an animal or a bird, whatever it is, human being has little higher than that, actually. So that is what you call it as creative imagination, because human being can think and take actions, but animal cannot. How strong the lion can be? Lion can only hunt somebody, eat, and become big for some time, and they can die. They cannot invent they cannot become a software engineer, or they cannot invent a computer or whatever, right? Because they don't have that creative imagination within themselves. So human being has a creative imagination within themselves, which makes them apart, different from the squirrel or a bird or whatever we have, right? So the God has given us that creative imagination which can be used. So what author tells is, I will cover those things in the next chapter, but what author tells is, see, your brain can uh, wire in such a way that okay, so you set up a goal, and then that goal can be accomplished. You are wiring in your brain saying this is what my goal is, I can do it, actually. But the challenge is, most of them are not able to wire that brain in such a way that to achieve that goal. So you're not able to take action, you're not able to come out of procrastination, you're not able to take the first step what you want to do. That is a challenge with this one. So but every human being, the entire body is a one of the smartest gadgets in the world, which can process millions and millions of things which any other gadget in this world cannot process. So when you understand that, when start taking action, so things will change in our life. This is only a 4 pages of one chapter which I discussed with you, because there's an intense material given there. So probably I'll cover the next things in the next week coming up. Thank you.
Wow, Sam, I think intense is the right word. And there is a lot of information, and our brain was trying to process all that information for sure. Like you said, I think it is very subconscious, right? Of us doing anything from childhood till now, or whatever we're going to do, or next step, or whatever we're going to do. It is not very conscious decision also that we make. It is just inherent, and we just go ahead with whatever is happening and understand how to behave or how to function in a certain way, or function in a particular way to a situation, right? React to a situation, which is right. And thank you so much for that example. It helps me understand as well. Thank you so much, Sam. With that, I have questions for you. And with the last question, we will end our session. We are on dot 10 o'clock now. So I'll take my topic next week, just to avoid that 4-5 minutes of extra time. Would you rather go back in time or transport it to the future?
Future.
Why?
Why should I go back to the time, actually? Because
I'm asking you.
past is past. That's
You
it.
can even become a model. You wanted to become a model, right?
That's gone. Now it's a new goal.
Okay, understood. And what's your best dance move? Sam, thank you so much for ending the session with the best dance move.
You
And
want me
now
to dance and show, or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. You got to. We're
Anyways,
waiting.
so dance move. I'm not a dancer, but I'm in a,
But of course, you'll have some moves, no?
you
That you
you tell me about do the what do you say, exercise and all, I can do, right? Whatever it is, but I cannot dance. I think Tamare knows, we make him dance in the mornings.
But good one, Sam. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. There is someone who told me quickly with that thought. I'll just take 1 minute. There's someone called as Lakshmi Char, who was my mentor some time back. She was actually assisting us empower, like women leadership, empowerment, and kind of things, because we had less leaders at that point of time in the organization who are women. and we were part of it. And she said, raise your hand to all of us in the class. Whoever is on video at least can do, and whoever is not on video can do it virtually on their own. Raise your hand, right? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay. And she said, raise your hand again. And I was like, okay, raise your hand again. And we were like this. And then she was like, you guys scream, raise your hand. And then we were like, raise your hand, Lakshmi. And she stood on the table literally where she was talking, and she just raised her hand. And we were like, what are you doing? I just said, raise your hand. You can do it whatever way you want to. And there's no one who is going to question you. It's just coming out of your comfort zone and showing that you're very confident and you're very content about whatever you're doing, and you're powerful as well. You can do anything. You can achieve anything. This is not just for women, anyone, right? Sam, that's why I asked you to do a dance move so you come out of your comfort zone. I know you're the only one who could actually pull it. Thank you so much, Sam.